With a remake of the 2010 Red Dead Redemption being a hot topic right now, I wanted to put something together for you guys. But as everyone seems to be releasing the latest news and rumours, I wanted to do something a little different. Today, we're going to be looking at a bunch of things that were the original plans and ideas for the game. This will include the first ever trailer, showcased 5 years before its release, logo designs, beta content that was later removed, and unused audio files, for example. As always, if you enjoy, you all know what to do. We are doing a giveaway in today's video, so be sure to stick around to find out both what it is and how to enter for absolutely free. You're listening to Phil of Philby Gaming, and let's get into what we came here to see. Red Dead Redemption, the original plan. Let's start things off with a trailer that was introduced to us at an E3 convention all the way back in 2005. The footage shows us a representation of what one of the in-game towns would look like. We can see a saloon and hotel, a water tower, a main strip, and a cattle pen on the outskirts. Given its desert surroundings, we can clearly see that this was an early layout to the town of Armadillo in Cholla Springs, New Austin. The train station hasn't been put in place just yet, and as far as the sheriff's office or any of the stores, it could potentially be any one of the surrounding structures. The guy overlooking, with the rifle over his shoulder, is wearing a beige duster coat, very similar to John Marston's. He appears to be either watching the town in general or maybe keeping an eye on the lone man travelling on horseback. Neither man's facial features resemble that of John Marston. The reason behind this is that the original idea for the protagonist was to be the son of Red Dead Revolver's Red Harlow. As development progressed and the character was designed, he would bear the same scars of his father, 2 on the right hand side of his face. The story was to be that Red's son was angry at his father for becoming a wanted man after killing the governor at the end of Red Dead Revolver. As life for the family began to settle, their home would be attacked by a group of unknown enemies and destroyed. Red Harlow would disappear during the commotion, although it's unclear how or why. Red's son, our original protagonist, would then set out in search of his missing father. This was our first ever glimpse at what would later become Red Dead Redemption. After many changes, which is standard for video game production, the team at Rockstar came up with both an entirely new protagonist and an entirely new story. On May 6, 2009, the debut trailer to the now named Red Dead Redemption was released. Although this trailer hides the protagonist's face quite frequently, we learn of their surname in a line spoken by Bonnie McFarlane at the end.
No one needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston.
John Marston, a former outlaw and member of the Van der Lin's gang, who's trying to go straight and live a more honest life at home with his family. In these early trailers, John looked a much younger version of himself. This was possibly changed later to give the character more maturity. The fully finished title, Red Dead Redemption, released in May of 2010. Before its final release, early beta screenshots introduced us to some content that was cut from the final version, or at the very least changed slightly, so let's take a look at some of those. The McFarlane family, Bonnie and her father Drew, originally had a different surname. They were to be called the McFarlings. Abraham Reyes, as shown in this early screenshot, had a slightly different appearance. His hair was a little thinner, and his goatee didn't have that predominant mustache. There were supposed to be bats in the game, but they were later cut. The Morningstar steamboat, shown in the opening sequence of the game, originally intended to serve as an accessible floating casino before being axed. This is confirmed in the Life in the West trailer. At one point, there was an idea to make cows rideable. Some automobiles could be driven by John, as well as a canoe and a raft, similar to the one used to travel to Mexico. There are unused audio clips in the game files showing us that there were stranger missions that were cut. One of these was with Mother Superior, where she asks John to recover missing relics.
Mother Superior? Remember me? How are you?
Hello, gringo. So, Providence has brought you back to me.
I guess it has.
But you are too late. Last week, yesterday, and everything could have been saved.
Saved? I think I'm a little too late to be saved.
Not you, you poor devil. We had little of value, but a few relics. They were probably fake, but they had value to our community. 4 things have been taken from us. A hermit in New Austin has one. One is being sold at a shop in the Pacific Union Railroad camp up north. One by a criminal who lives in Tumbleweed. And one by a man that is now wanted by bounty hunters.
Mother Superior, I'm sorry to hear that you've been robbed, but I have my own problems.
Of course, of course. If I see you back here with our relics, then I'll know you are more than a killer. But my hopes aren't high, senor.
And another, which was cut, but seemed a strong inspiration for the Smell of the Grease Paint Stranger mission found in Red Dead Redemption 2.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
What the hell are you looking at?
I said nothing.
Is that what I am, is it? Nothing?
I didn't say that.
Just like all of them. Just like them. Why don't you shoot me, you scar-faced bastard?
What's your problem, friend?
How can you ask me a question like that? Look at me. Just look at me. Even the whores turn me down laughing, and you're asking me such a question.
I've seen people have it worse.
I ain't.
So you're the worst creature in all of creation? Must be nice to be so special.
Damn you. Damn all of them.
Calm down with your damnations, friend.
I ain't got no friends.
All right, then. I'll find you one.
As promised, guys, here's the giveaway. There's an artist who makes these incredible pieces of work whom I recently discovered. And aside from these wonderful handmade inspired drawings of such things as popular TV shows, Narcos and The Office, there is one in particular that caught my eye. So much so that I just had to grab it for myself. A piece of personalised art inspired by Red Dead Redemption 2. So in today's giveaway competition, you have an opportunity to win one of a whopping 10 of these pictures. Simply type GIona Art in the comment section and you'll be entered. I'll announce the winners on both my community page and my Instagram, which you'll find linked below. If for whatever reason you aren't able to comment on this video, feel free to message me on IG and I'll make sure to enter your name. The closing date for the competition will be Friday the 11th of August 2023, so you guys have a little over a week to enter. I'll also leave a link to their Etsy store in the video description for anyone wishing to browse. Best of luck to everyone. One of the other things that went through many changes was the logo for the title, so let's take a look at some of the early designs. Logos 1 and 2 seem to be the earliest designs. 3 and 4 appear to have taken inspiration from the original Red Dead Revolver title, and 5 and 6 are the final designs, with the creative team settling on a font later known as Chinese Rocks. If you guys enjoyed what you saw today, you all know what to do. There's no doubt a few subjects that I've missed today, so if you know of any, feel free to let us know below. If you wish to see me cover anything specific, please don't hesitate to ask, and I'll do what I can to put it together. You can do this by commenting or finding me on Instagram, that's @PhilbyGaming. Thank you all for watching, I hope you learned a little something today, and I'll see you in the next one.